I keep forgetting to
Keep
do
it in
that.
the
Damn.
monastery, lady.
Need to. Oh, come on. There we go. My application is still working. So positive of that. Where it auto does the. Okay. Let's continue where I left off. Yeah, my mouse doesn't leave the monitor. So we're good. It's working at the moment. I've found some bugs, but well, we'll continue working on it. By the way, Sam, I created a new raid command that uses the emote. So I already added it and everything. So journal. Let's do some more companions. Guess let's just do that. Also, why do I have a mission here? What is my mission? Search central.
I'm not ready to talk yet.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Or do I just have to? What is this mission? Oh, the audio might not be. There we go.
You can count on me, and I can count on you.
Well. What am I doing? I'm enough. Yes, fast travel this time. Oh, is it because I was in the middle of the air? Yes, it was. Also, that was not the place I wanted to fast travel to. Well, fuck. I wanted to fast travel.
Next, the latest field data.
Magneto. Synchronicity.
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant information details for near present and future calculations. A general reminder for the especially studious: monitor your step when traversing between academical appointments.
Because I finished. Yeah, it's because I finished.
If you must operate near or adjacent to
possibly the worker strike.
Dimensional disturbances. Please take additional care. Eyes forward, noses out of academic journals.
So ends this.
Only slightly tired.
It's missive.
Ugh.
And now, additional data and or music determined to facilitate cognition.
A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice swoop-headed mascot.
Can I was about to say, can you use the elevator, please? Hi.
Ah, so the conquering heroes have returned from the blockade. And by the law, what footage!
Oh, yeah, that's
I have never been so thrilled and appalled by sheer brutality in all my days. You certainly know your way around a soon-to-be dead body, huh? Oh, where are my manners? Commander Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously agreed to fund our new venture.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves. Excitement and carnage is one thing. That is, there are two things, but taken as a whole. Proving to be an advertising darling is quite another matter entirely.
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face of the brand, we might really have something.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential of grafts more than anyone. You'll not find my experience anywhere.
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be expected to simply take your word for it. You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrently exaggerating all accomplishments and ills.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Well, it's easy to go on soldiering when you trust the one giving the orders.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't
It's a
fit in the
reasonable
one-line write-in
endorsement.
space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't know.
Enough of the details. I say we have ourselves a deal. Why wait when your investment is ready to be rewarded?
Indeed. I'll send over the funds immediately so we can get started. Well done. I so look forward to doing business together.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program. And you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk.
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus for your efforts.
Damn.
When the time is right, I will reach out to you for
There's
further
no
planning.
face for me.
You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed.
I'll settle for a moment of rest, Commander. Thanks.
Okay. I breed them. That is bullshit. Do I not have another? I do, yeah. What did it say? Thanks. Oh. Yeah, I didn't come back because it was on the same planet. So.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manti-wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Informed insight into the future. Also,
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
prepare for profundity. The moment's at hand for another installment of Ask a Vicar with Vicar MECH Sci-Fi. A listener asks, why did the order split
I'm gonna be right
from
back.
the Protectorate? Well, this is certainly a well-worn be from a fresh Auntie's choice convert or the like.
Oh, is that a ground for a new student? The principal reason for our schism, of course, was the Protectorate's abandonment of reason. Or more specifically, their warping of the Matriarch's vision. Idealism rooted in scientism. Presiding Bishop Ruth Basar recognized this early. Empirical evidence was copious. We parted ways with the Protectorate just as Auntie's choice began their invasion of Arcadia. An invasion we predicted, yet it took our Protectorate colleagues by surprise. Clear proof the Sovereign had lost sight of the grand plan, that he'd become encumbered by delusions of godhood, distracted by grief, obsessed with the rifts. He failed to foresee the real threat of corporate incursion, while his consul increased the browbeating of their subjects into ideological submission. Without the godhood grand plan and the Matriarch's original vision, the Protectorate was lost. We did not abandon them. They abandoned the plan. If you're feeling anxious about what's next, just wait. Things to come have a way of constantly happening. The future is colliding with the present every moment.
And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Generating primes, techniques, and uses. Good day and welcome again to Advanced Abstract Algebraics,
I am now back.
Section 4, Session 43. Please continue to
go
enjoy the
back to
balance I have selected today based on based harmonic progressions. My name is Edmund Van, and I am the senior tenured laureate of the tertiary.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how.
I'll start by explaining what
fucking
prime
art.
number is, despite the fact that
Yes,
it should
suppose
have
we
been
should move
definition
on.
decades ago.
Ursula,
I'll still
will you do the
indict
honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight
I've been
acquisition
called many
division.
things, and
Stealing our
repetition is
rivals'
one
trade
of them.
secrets?
I have also
That's our
been
bread and
called
butter.
redundant
We
several
can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment.
Oh, I already
Some
have all
kind
that
of
stuff.
mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Ptor. Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or
He's
dig up
dead.
additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Because with such an inclusion to the definition of a prime number, then nothing else would be a prime number. And then what good are prime numbers? Wait, you ask, what good are prime numbers?
What good are prime numbers?
Why would we want to find and use prime numbers?
I do really, really like the radio. The radio is so funny in this.
There are all kinds of abstract number
Like, it is...
Time for chat, Commander?
Would be sufficient reason to
Where
want
are
them.
you? Yes.
But there are also, how should I say, practical
Yes.
Willard,
applications.
Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now about how the investment meeting went. Seems he showed off the footage from the blockade, interview and all, and they all agreed to fund the grafting program and started up again in earnest. I think we actually pulled this off, Commander. They even thought to name myself as an honorary vice president in the program. After you and I finish what we set out to do for Arcadia, of course. I'd say closing these rifts take priority over a career change. I'm realizing now that I never really imagined something like this was possible. After ending my contract like that, never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to change much about Auntie's choice, let alone that I'd want to. But here I am. Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Thank you, Commander. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts for the moment. We got a galaxy to save.
Senior tenured laureate
Sorry,
of the tertiary
I'm starting
adjunct
to get a
school of numenistics for
headache,
the order
and
of
then
the
takes some
Ascendant.
ibuprofen.
Such a lofty and dare
Okay.
I say elegant goal. Good dispositions to you all, and good day.
Didn't they say predator?
Your
Not
thorough
oyster?
appreciation of the song is considered a probabilistic certainty.
Warning, the following song mentions
Listed
some
the
actions
order
that
support.
are
Oh, yeah, this is a
something
different.
your fractions should
Let's say.
never be.
Probably should do these. The last search for clues. The cultists have been dealt with. I guess that's apparently that's the same planet. Okay, we're doing that.
Things not the case.
Okay.
Find your data missing
Oh. I have to put her away. I have to think both of those people away.
if you need
But I am definitely going with the order over.
that negation is informative.
I'm gonna go with the order over Auntie's choice, which is not gonna make that companion happy.
And it's subject to
Guess also, I'll do a couple more missions and then I'll come back, solicit help from the order. Okay. Go here.
I always find I work best when undistracted. Now, how might we be of use to one? I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment passed. I'd hoped killing the cultists was its own reward. But you've proven yourself well. But we have recently, one of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island.
Of course it did.
I need someone to recover an informational component from it. I can't collect. I look forward to the now. How might...
Why is there... Oh, solicit orders. Okay, so I just have to keep doing stuff. Yeah. Or... That part. Oh, that is so much. I would like... not be the first one. Of course it. Okay, let's go do that real quick.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions? Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional? Expand on that for me. You are a single gear in the grand workings of the universe, and should not expect to control all of its mechanisms or outcomes. Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
You too can reach the pinnacle of refreshment.
Come now, don't tell me you haven't noticed our particular strain of hospitality here in the garden. I can only imagine how odd such an abundance of tranquility and friendliness must seem when contrasted with, well, anywhere else in Arcadia, especially in the middle of a war, and so near active fighting. Almost unfeasible, wouldn't you say?
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan, and you're clearly up to something. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for appreciate that. I spent decades undercover with only self-affirmations to assuage my vacillating morale. Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediately? Who do you work for, little mole?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
Okay.
Hello. Welcome to CAF Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runge, and I'll be happy to assist you today. Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses. Anyway, I'd hate to...
Where'd she go?
On a scale of 1 to 100, how pleased are you with the garden in its current state?
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough. Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates ask. One more thing before you. Outside of work, I have, let's call,
Your search for complete lunchtime fulfillment, for it has arrived. You are welcome. From the Order of the Ascendant. A roguish comical remark discovered upon the chalkboard. Auntie's choice and the Protectorate both count very little. The Order of the Ascendant counts the most. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
A second makeup exam will not be off, so I hope you studied this time, Briar.
If you need to discharge any sputum, hydrate now. I ask you kindly
Okay,
aim
I'll
such
hydrate.
secretions away from my general direction. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, I have to be right back again. My stomach is a little upset. So I'll be right back.
You good?
Join the Order of the Ascendant and experience the beauty and elegance of the well-formulated plan. You'll never forget your first higher-order logarithmic differentiation. Keep put, much is left to come. And now a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple-berry parasite. OA Archive transcription number 3918-4 begins here. Hello. For the record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today, I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the purple-berry parasite by Auntie's Choice and its numerous subsidiaries and former supernumerary, although that's a different lecture. The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths, until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is usual for Auntie's Choice.
Okay, I am now back.
The purple-berry parasite infects nearly 100% of
the
all
purple-berry parasite infects 1%. I don't
corporate farms and even in our originally discovered on a single colony world, the purple-berry plant was subsequently spread throughout the colonies due to Auntie's Choice's poorly regulated interstellar shipping. Well, actually,
Oh, just passing time by calculating high probability diametrics within an error margin of
Oh, yes.
0.05.
High probability
I'm
diametrics
waiting for the
with
results of a
an
rather
error margin
exciting
of
prediction,
0.5
you
or 0.05.
Sometime last year,
Useful.
I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today. None taken. But now I've forgotten to introduce myself properly, haven't I? Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis and... terribly good. Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand? But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister. Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings. All confidential, I'm afraid. Many are still under peer review, but I can assure you, their value is commensurate with, why, the discovery of gravity, or has the potential to be.
Outsized pincer-like mandibles, which then proceed to...
How unexpected. Almost as if there's a universal plan at work in the universe. Please return when you've found all four. I will be here. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
Also, as the expelled contents contain undigested purpleberry seeds, the distribution...
First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter?
Purpleberry plants to spread farther and grow better.
As much as I relish the idea of entrusting a stranger with sensitive and potentially incendiary information, I shall have to decline further comment. Perhaps if you were to help me out with recovering those logs I asked for, I could be more amenable to sharing knowledge. But let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? If there's nothing else, I would like to return to my deep breathing exercises.
Any subsequent safeguards at all. After some additional casualties...
Why does it sound like there's a lady talking in the background?
There is. It's the
was well adapted to the parasite. and hardly
What is it called?
affected by it to any
Oh,
large
yes.
The radio.
I'm aware.
Human colonists were not so fortunate. The PvP worms disrupted the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large immune response leads to
better to know. Besides,
let me.
Miss Doyle's harmless.
I can't.
And she serves the best convictions at the parlor, bar none. Has she now? Out of schedule. No matter. You should do as she asks. Get her that sample. This is an unparalleled opportunity to see the shape of Sub Rosa's web. We only need plant the right fly. After collecting the sample, mix it with this liquid tracer. It'll make the drug functionally inert and allow us to track it wherever. I did not. Here, take this key. It will grant you access to.
Okay, well, I'm going to double cross Spy.
Auntie's Choice administration officials directed their labs to find ways to
That's going to be
the parasite
the
from
best.
the berry.
Just to double cross
A
her.
variety of methods were tested and found effective, but they were all time-consuming and wasteful of the edible portion of the purple berries. So these methods were deemed non-cost-effective and rejected out of hand. Eventually, the answer was
Can I just enter?
found in the lab,
Yes.
but
There we go.
specifically a crossbreed of two different earth fish species called salmon and tuna was found that contained a reference to anisakid nematodes or
Sample.
salmon worms.
So how do I
with
get
an estimated
that
70 to 90%
Let's
of
sample
all
for
salmon
assay.
being infected by
Input
these
passcode.
parasites. More importantly, the text contained the solution to eradicating these parasites.
I don't know what I was bypassing. I was just
The
bypassing.
simple and obvious, yet untried, act of freezing the salmon meat killed the embedded parasites. A quick test showed the same
Sample?
procedure worked on PvP eggs, although
Sample.
without quite 100% effectiveness. The remaining parasite eggs
Let's
were
mix
not
the
removed,
sample.
a method that was judged too wasteful and expensive, since they increased the protein content of the berries without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. The microscopic too small
Easy
to be
enough.
seen or felt
Strange
by
to
the
see all
unaided
this
eye.
vacant space after the overcrowding at Matriarch's Mercy. Plenty of room for refugees here. If only the Order administrants got their act together.
Yeah.
Purple berries are now a common nutritional and
I
flavoring
hope you have
agent
good news for me.
Mindless Auntie's Choice consumers
I
especially purchase a
received
large
data from
variety
Crash
of
Satellite.
purple-berry-themed
Help.
foods and beverages, all of them mislabeled parasites.
I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to work this problem. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor. I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache.
Okay, so that was
Your
she's
reward,
part of the
as
group.
promised.
Another reason this documentarian is grateful.
You did sharpen my pencil, so I suppose sharpening yours is only fair. I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are on site to expect you. It's no guarantee, but at least they won't fire upon you on site. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand it over to the Order, to be clear. Do we have an accord?
So I'm just trying to finish something up here.
Make Pinnacle Meal Replacement Bars the complete part of your daily meals and of the plan. Designed for optimal nutritional extraction, they also taste acceptable. From the Order of the Ascendant. Whimsical computational jest 37A. Be like the minus operator and make a difference today. Avid followers of our...
We do work well together. Return...
Okay.
Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues?
Sir.
Visit your local predictory.
Why am I crouching?
Welcome back, Agent. I trust Laplace's garden is treating you well. In what manner can I assist you? And how did she receive it? Indeed you are. A specimen of superb subterfuge. Pity the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection was shut down years ago. You'd have been a natural candidate.
please. They'd never make it past the initial evaluation. The 48-hour concurrent theoretical debate / mathalon / obstacle course / marksmanship challenge weeds out most.
Always did find that evaluation a little immoderate. You made the right choice cooperating with the Order in this matter. Please accept this primer. It's a concoction of my own design. I foresee it being of great value to you. Well, I would not be a very good scientist if I kept my mind closed to other perspectives.
Good.
Make your case. There have been withdrawal issues for those cycled out of the study, but in future, under static conditions, that shouldn't be a concern. Would you accuse someone of being addicted to the air they breathe, or food they consume? If a drug benefits survival and progress, I fail to see the issue. You've had your say, but I have failed to hear a solid justification for discontinuing the study. Your request is rejected. To preserve the integrity of the experiment, please don't bring this matter up again, with me or with anyone else. Don't we all? Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask? Of course I do. That is precisely why my energy is better channeled toward the future, to ensure such tragic events never happen again. Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion generally yes? Although it's important to remember that unexpected outcomes can still arise from failed experiments. But let's move on to other topics, please. All this Oh, the garden is a marvel, isn't it? A prime example of how this colony could function if led by science and rationality instead of fear and oppression. Everything within the garden was meticulously selected by a committee of the Order's best archivists to provide for mental clarity and focus. My word, you should have seen the debates over the shrubbery. I've never witnessed such passionate discourse over foliage of all things. And what a history it is. The Order of the Ascendant, along with the Archive, has been headquartered on this moon since the founding of the colony. It was given to us by the matriarch herself. She understood how vital our contributions would be to Arcadian society, which some have forgotten. It is why we're here, in fact. Cloister has two things in abundance: ice and geothermal power. Both made it the ideal location for the archive, and we view it indeed. It's
okay. Let's. What are we doing? The process rift data, solicit the let's process rift data, I guess. And I can't go through there yet. No. So let's send. Let's go switch to
which is why
recover
we must
the
reacquire
data.
the
So we need
archive
to
at the
go
earliest
to
feasible
region.
opportunity, even if we must contract with outside assistance.
Which
Once
one
we
is?
reassume control and
Where's
cleanse
the
the
landing
archive
pads
of
up
its
there?
conflicting
The
calculations.
incognito.
We can once again
Okay,
settle
now
to the worthy
why do I
task
have
of
a
solving the universal equation.
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate
Eden? Fast travel to Eden.
Continuing as predetermined. Consistency is wonderful. Consistency in playlists is not.
Okay.
Now for
I'm gonna take Ava.
Careful now. Let us make our way to Paradise Island at once.
And him. Take those two. Second one was a pretty easy pick, I guess. So okay, let's site. Okay, so I have a fast travel there for the most part. Easy enough. A lot of fast traveling in this game. It is real fun though. I'm enjoying it. Enjoying it. Can't talk. Oh yes. The bridge that I liberated. Also landmines. A lot of landmines. Who needs to worry about landmines if you just keep running and jumping? Ow, 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 ow. Perfection. Ooh.
What fortune! Our technician manifests. Halt there. You match the description of the technician we have been vigilantly awaiting. But as they say, assumptions made are mistakes readied. Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you. What? Spare me your technical...
Let the protector... Oh, that's why I was allowed in. Was because... Okay, finish that one. And you... I guess we're going there. Oh, wait. Hopefully that's right next to the... Damn it. Because I'm going to have to go up to the tower where the... I'll have to do that, but... Well, no, I'm trespassing. If only there was enemies here.
Stop right there, Arbiter Rao. Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to sentinels or the Consul.
Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious.
Damn.
And here I was thinking I was already present.
Virgil, touting your flair for the dramatic, even now I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the Consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal.
I'm somewhat embarrassed to acknowledge that, in my haste to see Virgil, I seem to have led us into a trap.
Okay.
Though ironically, it appears Virgil has been caught as well.
This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the Consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly.
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
Man, I'm so
you
glad
may
my
not believe
application
me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate.
Roll my mouse to the right.
I've
It doesn't
no
go to my
wish to fight. Enough
other
loyal
computer.
subjects have died in
I was
this
having
war.
a lot of issues with that.
Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you. Both Arbiter Rao and Arbiter Montag were explicitly requested to return to Ptor by the Consul, alongside all other Arbiters some months ago. Refusal without
And I'm sure that if we went, we would have been returned whole, neither interrogated nor mentally refreshed. As if your master's nefarious agenda would allow that.
I've no inkling of what you speak. My only master is the Protectorate.
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. we'll need a very good reason for my...
Come now, do you expect me to believe that? Not only are...
Yes, we were going to find their stash of contraband protectorate rations. With all the labels crossed out. Architect preserve us.
I see.
All the labels
It would appear I misjudged this situation after all. I must reinterpret my orders. Accosting you illegally and the subsequent punishment would be mortifying.
So he's chosen not to attack, but the situation has not changed. We spare him. His master gains another tool to cover up the Supreme Arbiter's death.
What are you talking about? I do not seek to
With this
hide
many
the
people
Supreme Arbiter's
investigating her
death.
death,
I seek to find her killer.
By lunch.
This is all clearly a tactic on the Consul's behalf. By sending out his agents, he seeks to deflect suspicion from himself. That is, if our compatriot here speaks true.
What must you think of me? Or my fellow Sentinels,
Those
that you'd
are
even suggest
the
I
most
lie
useless
to
glasses.
arbiters? I'm not the one
Coming from
positing
someone
scurrilous
who wears
accusations about our
glasses.
beloved Consul. But you needn't take me at my word. My next assignment was to investigate the Oculus collating post. A hidden room there may contain information pertinent to the investigation. I cannot speak to its purpose. Only
Cannot
that
speak
it is
to the
strange
purpose?
and worthy of investigation.
Or it is yet another falsity, intended to draw us close before snapping our necks.
It's a risk worth taking. I can endure whatever the Consul sends my way, and if there is a minuscule chance that this Sentinel speaks true, we must investigate.
I'm pleased to be of service, in some manner or another. Protectorate subjects should aid one another.
You seem awfully pleased for someone about to report a failure
If
to
you
their
had
boss.
not interrupted me, I would have committed a terrible injustice upon my brethren. If I am to be punished for my failing, I will suffer the consequences head high. I will take my leave of the lot of you, and in peace. It is my sincere hope that circumstances are as you claim, lest we be forced to meet again.
I shall follow him out, just
Okay,
to certify he intends to act as he speaks.
Sounds good. Is that why I was here?
That's done with. He left peaceably, as he said, though I have my doubts for how long.
That was some impressively savvy improvisation before, Commander. Without you, circumstances would have certainly devolved into a battle to the death.
Didn't seem like a righteous battle. Better to take the path of least resistance.
I'll spare you my doubts for the umpteenth time, Tristan. I just hope the risk is worthwhile.
I appreciate your caution, but it is quite unnecessary. My comrade and I will look into Oculus collating post. Let us do just that.
Oculus
I regret we've
collating
not
post.
had more time
Those
to
are
talk,
like just a
Virgil.
group
has
of
been
fucking
ages.
words.
Worry not. I'm
Someone
certain we'll have
fucking
plenty
did
of
a
time
word
to
jumble and
converse when
found
you've
those
finished
words
your
and put them
investigation.
together.
I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
Okay. Do I have anything else? Yes, this is what I want to do. I don't think I have any other missions here. Let's go there. Let's go to the Rift. See what the Rift does. What that Rift doing? See if I can do anything with it. Anyone have any preference to the 3 radio stations? I could always switch. Grand Plan, Wireless Free Arcadia, or Protectorate. If anyone has any preference, I'm willing to change, because I've been listening to this one for a little while. I just like to swap them out every so often, so. Also, I just realized, can my mouse push out? Never mind, not gonna change it. Just realized my capture card, you can see the little box saying like there's no signal
Good day and welcome again to
behind it.
Advanced Abstract Algebraics, Section 4.
Okay,
Session
what do
40.
you have for me?
Please continue to enjoy the background music. Arithmetic-based harmonic progressions.
What you got for me?
My name is Edmund Vanderbilt, and I am the
A
senior
weapon.
tenured laureate of the Tertiary
The
Adjunct School of
boomerang.
Numismatics
Oh,
for the Order of the Ascendant.
fuck is the
Today's lecture
boomerang?
will focus on the generation of prime numbers, techniques, and
Well,
uses
that's gonna
thereof.
be a replacement for my pistol.
Prime numbers? Why so simplistic?
The boomerang.
Consider this a basic refresher course in remedial numismatics for
This could be.
those.
That's an interesting weapon. Okay, let's see. Journal.
I will start by explaining what a prime
I'm
number
gonna switch to right. Okay. Course and telemetry. Okay, so I need to do that still. Collect additional materials. Yeah, let's just do this. Which means I just need a fast. Not there. Where is? Here's cave landing pad. Incognito. The incognito. And then I'm gonna have to go back to what, Cloister? Yes. Why am I don't like that I'm memorizing these planets. Okay. And then I have to take not these characters. You and you. Speedrun tactics, right there. Jeez. Faster than the speed of light. Okay. I don't need. I can fast travel inside. That's gonna be better. Okay. Why are you? Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Glitch cat.
Glitch cat.
People are gonna start to talk.
People are gonna start to talk.
Aren't you reliable? I just need one moment to copy the data. There, all done. Thank you ever so much. Was there anything else you wish to discuss? No need to wait for permission. Ask, my left pinky feels a little tingly. All jesting aside.
Okay. Allowed her to take some of the extra data. Or copy the data. I don't know if that's going to be a positive or a negative. I don't know. I don't know what the data has. But we'll see. Even though I really don't like the Protectorate because that is the absolute fault.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall facilitate that.
I did.
Now, how might we be of use to one another?
What is the name of that one?
Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been! Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Yes, you've earned not only my trust, but the Order's as well. I hope you'll continue working with us in the future. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know.
Got it.
Be on your very, very best behavior.
Next, a small
Okay.
sampling of Protectorate abundance.
Neither migraines nor
You're admitted to the Chamber of Conflict
I want to make a
Evaluation.
pyramid of pop pneumons, but I know it's going to read all of them out.
When duty calls.
Go ahead.
Ah, you've made such progress moving us toward an Order anti-choice alliance. Everything seems to be going according
since I'm
to
recording,
the plan so far.
I can turn off
We
that
approach
part
a
of the
critical
audio.
juncture. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you,
you
this
can't-
is the correct thing to do for yourself,
I have
for us,
this separate track set.
for
so I
Arcadia.
can-
If you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Auntie's choice. So this is our last and only
You continue working
chance.
with the Order.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I got it. It's all just so important. Sorry, I changed my mind. I won't be mentioned. I understand. I'll bring it up with me.
Farewell. I would say good luck, but I put no stock in chance, only probability. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Okay. What the fuck?
The
Oh my
Order has
God!
always proclaimed patience.
She's a
as
super
virtue,
soldier like I, or
but I am
like
pleased
Captain
my waiting
America.
is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause. Prudent. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%.
5.3%, that's a lot of percentage.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Basar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, Supreme Calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future. I admit, when I sent my initial message, I did not exactly know who its recipient would be. But I trusted the plan, and lo and behold, it provided you as the solution. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement. If your actions were so easily imitable, then we would not be speaking right now. Accept the credit. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that? I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise. Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to reconsider.
Damn, can't say.
Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition. If the plan wills it.
I could have
a true
both.
in-person meeting between myself and
so much
Auntie
better.
could never take place due to the security risks. But perhaps a remote conference could be a viable alternative. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation. Oh, I am well aware of your extracurriculars. I only lack the context to understand them until now. You've certainly built out a commendable framework for this discussion. Hopefully your forward thinking extends to the negotiations themselves. Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to send me a communique. We can finesse the details of a conference then. My time is yours for the moment.
You went to a lot of trouble to recreate Eden's course for why?
Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the plan can finally ripen. It saddens me to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spyreton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim. Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat.
Oh.
No? Go figure. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the council to vote. Thank you for that charitable assessment. My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. He knew I possessed the skills and temperament for the role. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate. The compromises made.
Yeah?
He had many such regrets at the end of his life. It is humbling indeed to confront one's own mortality. We must all assess our individual contributions to the plan before the final class lets out. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
This is Protectorate
Cool. That seemed like very necessary.
Punctuated by acceptable music.
Remember, Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. Now you know all you need to know, so on we go.
Let's see if I can
Here's
process
a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating. On the
I believe our
perfection
group's
of
combined
protectorate
efforts are in direct
society.
accordance with the plan.
Okay. So region. Wait. Region. Let's do that. Actually, before I do that, let's fast travel to the ship. Get my favorite companions. Let's get my favorite. Also, did I get anything? No. I have 2 of those. Okay, so no, we go right back out. Before we go right back out, I'm gonna go heal. I believe the heal is right here. Okay. I lied. Crafting, consumables. We also want to do a breakdown of all junk. And then we go back to crafting and we make more rocks. Okay. Now, we select you and you. Why did I select him? Oh well. We'll get closer to him a little bit. Then we go here. So much faster. Always be fast travel. Asa being my favorite companion. Oh, you have something to talk about?
It's strange how I ended up here, leading the cult. If I hadn't started traveling with you, I may have spent my days hunting down the members I thought traitors and never realized it was Dagmar. And you may not have noticed, but I have a tendency to be
you reckless?
Impulsive. Reckless, even. Don't worry, I take my new role seriously. The cult needs me. They need my certainty.
She knows
it was my deep faith that brought me through this trial, and it is my faith that will restore them. And I'm not discounting your part in all this. Like I said, without you, I'd be dead. The cult in ruins. What do you need, Commander? Such as? Why do you want to talk about that? My handiwork is not your concern.
You were somewhat
Besides,
less
you allowed me to
enthusiastic.
do it.
Very unlikely, or unlike you.
I can't rightly say why that was. I mean, it's not like I've never tortured anyone before, but not like that. That was the first time I wasn't filled with rage when... I mean, I just did it. He was scared and just wanted to live. It's not like he would have done me if I hadn't done him first. I'd be happy to show you how cold-blooded I am. You keep needling me. What? Sorry. Caught me. Such as?
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
That was some wind.
Your unthinking compliance.
Okay, elevator. I'm lazy.
Unthinking is essential.
Unthinking is essential. Hi.
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? You can't tie me to that. I'm just standing here. All right already. 6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of failed grafting materials here to Cloister. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless hullhead a big monster arm, torn off one of a bunch of different deadly creatures? These crates arrived full of rejected Crabbo-Graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could sell these. Whatever brings in the bits. Now, where was I?
Kind of fair.
Oh, right. I met this protectorate officer. Smug as all get out, naive as the day is long. Said she had logistical supply concerns and needed means to feed the personnel guarding the archive. As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of imitation Crabbo meat. You repackage and relabel it, it'll pass for protectorate rations just fine.
Oh, God.
She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few telltale chunks. Got just the thing. This little audio cartridge should do the trick. Those troops hear what they've been eating? Don't mention it to anyone.
Okay. Why was that there? That's interesting. I love this remix. It's the polka mix that Weird Al made. Nope, there it goes. Anti-choice. What am I doing here? Find Winter's Grasp.
Another song in an
You look like you might be a little
playlist picked out explicitly for you.
You're new. Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War me. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? Oh, thingy. Said camp is situated betwixt here. Excellent. If you're a Sub Rosa works with both sides. Understood. Learn anything useful? To disrupt it. Ha! Here's a little something.
Okay. And then we see what am I doing? There's solicit order support. There was a second. Right. The process rift data is that figure the packet. No. Did I not do that? I believe I've done that. We shall see. No, because it is down there. Hello. Hello. Is there a fast way down? The beep beeps. I don't know what the beep beeps are about. There is not a fast way down. Okay, fuck it. We save him. We Skyrim horsing this shit. Should not have Skyrim horsed it. Good thing I saved. Okay, we'll see if there's another fast travel point that I can go to real quick.
Send them in. They will always
win. One close. I guess this is the closest. Let's just go through that. Okay. Ooga. My shotgun hammer.
When the outside tries its best.
Corporate enforcers. How's it going?
Champions will cleanse the streets. A paradigm preserved.
Okay.
When they fight and die and serve.
What are the point of the anti-tank thing? Okay, the crosses. Okay. I forgot that this was this weapon.
Not a good look, Commander.
Oh, I am fucking dead. Delicious. What does it taste like? Okay.
Punching my firearm.
The fucking knife then. Why can't keep doing this? That's a friend.
Should have tried harder to kill us. Do not do the matriarch proud.
Yes.
Tribute pancakes, just like
I like how he doesn't care that we're killing Protectorate.
Let's continue.
I need
another
to
song
not use
in an
that.
expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you, the consoles chosen.
Mediating!
Am I just high enough level to kill these now? Like, I'm at a point where I'm actually a decent level. That's a weird one.
Raised against us. How can they see an arbiter and not even hesitate? Will this be the case at the next camp as well?
I could be better again.
Your execution.
Don't worry. Send you to a very form of the electric chair by my god. Sir.
Voice in the last camp. No.
All your shit now belongs to me, though.
Better than to raise a hand against me. Let us put this business behind us.
Is it stealing? It is not stealing when it's from the Protectorate, I guess. Remember, kids, if you steal from a cult, it's not stealing.
I felt were such a burden on me. The weight is better felt by one assigned to oversee. Thinking never made anybody happy that I believe.
Thank you for your stuff. Auntie's choice.
Such an effortless reprieve.
Okay, I can teleport. Or teleport. Fast travel. Okay.
No longer strangers. The sadness that was once inside me has long since gone and gone.
Any news from the field? Well, excellent. Good show. I'll rest a bit easier tonight. Not as blissfully oblivious to our struggles as others here, mind you, but better. Anyhow, here's your reward. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, what do you got?
Those fools. Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate Arbiter. The only explanation is that they were lackeys of the Consul. Why else would they engage someone such as myself without expecting reprisal? Once they saw myself, they should have disengaged, owing to my presence on official Arbiter business. Their sloppiness resulted in their deaths.
Fair.
The fault lies purely with them. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
What are we standing around jawing for? Such as? Why do you want to talk about that? My handiwork is... That was the first time I wasn't filled with... I hadn't thought about it that... When I first found that psychological profile I told you about. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
The customer is always
Annoying.
What? No, don't mistake my disgust at my former life for regret.
Welcome to
Okay.
Auntie's Choice Head
Alright.
Office.
Are we standing around?
Is
Such
there
as?
more
Why do you want to talk about that? My handiwork is me.
Better.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What? Sorry. Such as?
Monitor what each other is saying at all
Pleasure doing business with
Okay.
Appreciate our society and its
Journal.
obsession with cheaply produced wares.
Faction
soon
class.
enough, Red Cloak.
Collect additional
Care for a package of Auntie's
materials.
Choice
Yes.
Splat Crisps while we wait?
I'd rather starve.
Speak to Auntie.
Wait for
Okay, yeah.
what?
So do
Why,
this,
for you to
and
abandon your
then
precious
I think you should be
community.
able to do
To
this
put your
one.
silly
So let's
paradigm in
go
your
do
rear
that.
display and embrace a
I go
lifestyle
to
of
landing
wanton
pad,
consumer.
and I'm gonna be right back once again. Sorry about this. Got a fucking cowboy hat and a fucking protectorate suit. So,
Dunning's done.
okay.
Young former
Did I steal any keys? I did steal one key.
Fine.
People need talking to.
Let's see how well you are for this. No, Commander.
Hankering for crap, which
Wanted to get your opinion on the crew.
How exactly? Niall's naivete used to wear on me. I mean, how could he still believe in the nonsense he did with everything that happened to him? I find her amusing. In a best not to torment her or she'll kill us all kind of way, which I completely respect. Of course I do. What's not to like? To envy? Her style, her lethality. Oh, she's a professional for architect's sake. I wish I'd known about her department when I was growing up. Even as a child, I know they'd have seen my potential. Tristan's a standard issue arbiter, albeit with an extra slathering of arrogance, especially when it comes to ensuring the Protectorate's inane laws are followed without question. But as long as that ridiculously large hammer of his isn't pointed in my direction, I could watch him administer justice all day. Though he'd be loath to admit it, his propensity for violence almost matches my own. Not only does she possess more heart than your standard corporatist flunky, she's a great deal smarter as well.
Don't tell her I said.
Don't tell her I said so. You really missed your chance. I think you could have turned her against her corporate overlords, freed her from that torturous existence.
That is...
Now she'll be a corporatist until they put her in the ground. Such as?
Thank you, Asa. I appreciate it.
Consider me uplifted. Let's see what's next. Long ago, the matriarch devised
Okay.
a plan to
Who are you?
support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender
That one's new.
filet in your latest meal, down to this
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Come on, unlock. There you go. It takes a second or two. Need to. There we go. Make it slightly bigger. The issue is that my UI or my overlay kind of that's fine. That's true. Kind of covers up the text, so you can't really read what I'm selecting and stuff. So okay. Or just search central. Go in here. L to toggle flashlight.
Material for perfection. From the lowliest subject.
And this one. Wireless. let's do wireless arcade. Free Arcadia. Have a listen to it in a little bit.
There are so many reasons.
Man, there's so many dead bodies. I wonder who did that.
We have a wide range
So many
of
dead
goods
bodies.
for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most bit-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates
Parasite-free purple berries, guys.
provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. Now, upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
There we go. Okay. I don't know if it was floor 1 or floor 2. Hello. Man, you have nothing in your mask. It's floor 2. Because this is the, that's where the Sovereign is. How did I miss that? What am I? Oh. Got it. Clicked additional. That. Yeah. I think it is. Sure. You gathered. Okay, yeah, no, I got everything. That was easy. Man, when you go to a place early, I guess. Okay, no, go through here. Through here. Through here. Technically, I haven't killed everyone in this place. But why did I get another notification on Discord?
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity,
can
improve
I
morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady
do this
in the
real
listening
quick?
workforce.
I don't know what I'm looking for. I'll have to read. I know reading. Jesus. Can't believe.
At least in the lab.
Play a
Not
game.
responsible for night sweats,
Inspect.
abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Armory. Oh, okay. So these are the answers. Okay. Passed it at age 115. A command control notice. Okay. Okay, so I have to. Okay, so it's basically getting through the. You guys good? Okay. So I do have some health. Notice passcode system change. 115. Let's try that again. Yes, 115. Wait. Ow. Knowledge. Yes. Randomly key smash. Okay. Okay, I'm not getting. I'm gonna have to go run around and find the rest of the answers. Which, easy enough because I killed everyone. So. Fried crisps. They just say, fucking hell. Let's see, what is up here? No knowledge things. Ooh. Dead body. Somebody's been naughty. So many dead bodies. I am glad that anything in these cells not seem like it. You guys stop jumping over shit?
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossicus arum, is responsible for dumping several pounds of dander into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle. Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse.
Must be some bit around here.
Falderall's mollifying demulcent.
Okay, in the building.
An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall.
Smells like paint and agitated dust. Renovations, I surmise.
Exo anti-allergenics.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Fine. Let us
look
proceed.
with more of a
I don't know
fine
about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Like this room should have, you know, something to tell me, but you know, whatever. Sorry, Isa. Sorry, you were betrayed, I know.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. It's far better than natural cures.
And then... Idiot.
Free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be.
Yes. Got another part of the task. I'm gonna do a quick look through of all of the rest of the room. Just so I could be thorough. Anyone have any fucking study material in the bathroom? Showers? Study material in the showers? Nope. Okay. No study material. And you mix study material in the locker.
The old quarters have all been removed.
I hardly recognize this place.
Something's happening to Tristan. He's acting like a human being.
Damn.
Some air and dust merely found its way into my eye.
Oh. Okay. My perspective. Fucking hell. I know there's a thing there. Where does the elevator go?
That elevator over there goes to the Supreme Arbiter's old office.
Oh.
I hope the technicians have kept it in working order.
Thank you. Damn. We got a pistol and... what have we got here? There. Okay. Oh, interesting. Also, let me use the computer. What is the point of up here other than, I guess, the pledge, maybe? And okay, did that give me anything?
Sure, we all do. Which is why I'm thrilled to reveal that a one-stop secret installed Auntie's initiative is now officially on the books.
Did I...
The grafting program. Working title, of course, branding still in flux.
Okay, I think doing that unlocks the thing that I saw down here, is what I'm gonna assume.
The program offers an array of aftermarket biological parts harvested from the Arcadian fauna to enhance employee performance. Grafting is a guaranteed profit driver. It falls under the auspices of Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. Yet credit for the program's rocket-fueled rip-roaring restart belongs to one Inez Salang. Not just the face of the program, but also its product.
Okay.
Salang was a pioneering subject of
Gonna go
grafting's
back
clinical
up.
trials. She demonstrated its profit potential on Ptor, where her grafted comrades leveraged their enhancements to liberate a protectorate blockade.
Okay, so what we do is did that maybe now,
I mean, who wouldn't spend their hard-earned bits on a 7-foot claw-tipped crabble
or did that unlock this?
the many benefits of graft enhancements? Not this broadcaster.
What did that
These
unlock?
grafts make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting.
The hell did that unlock?
If we try.
So start saving up for new life-enriching products. Battlefield-tested, painless to implant, and completely safe. Absolutely no issues whatsoever. Now, on to other things. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong land on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see right
Now do it. If I do this again.
Legend herself, paragon of do-it-yourself, slayer of unlucrative bureaucrats, highest rung on our
Okay,
great
oh well.
meritocracy.
I'm sure there's something else for that, but let's see if I can get through the...
Have you any tips for a bottom runner who's lost on the climb? See, I tried
through the
Seems the council is not devoted to the idea of training future arbiters.
Okay.
I could say I was surprised.
Let's see if I can get through the test now. Except for I didn't go through it.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you thinking. Listen, child, and take it straight.
Anyone working out and
This term,
studying?
self-betterment, makes you 110% everything
Anything in
you ever hoped
here?
to be.
I just don't want to have to run back and forth constantly. Okay. So it seems like I have... Yeah, now I have all of the answers. Okay. 115. That one. What security measures present the flagship of the sovereign prevent unauthorized? Okay.
Your vitals look good, Commander.
Improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new
115.
fire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and our leaders are winning. So shortly, I
Knowledge of Japan, yes. 115. That one. Okay. What? Who's in charge of the project? That would be the orders. That's that one. Okay. 5. By what criteria does the projector best truly place a subject? Hey. Yeah. Mine. Search for clues. Fuck you. All this shit is mine. Okay. Search for. What? Oh, it's a different mission now. Search for.
I saw time
What?
for one
Didn't
more
it
lesson,
say
so
search
I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my
Auntie.
rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat.
Didn't I
But that's
not?
when you press. The game
That?
is cutthroat, so be a
What else am I missing for that? Other mental refreshment.
The raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted
Only the most profitable news, music, and honest product
I guess let's try to collect more shit.
wireless free Arcadia.
Thought I grabbed everything.
Of Auntie's Choice. Propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles. Well,
I really thought I... Did I not?
boasting about their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
Process.
What?
Nausea, halitosis,
Play the audio
increased chance of renal
module.
failure.
Report
Oh,
to
and
head
get this,
office.
chronic
Search area.
myeloproliferative
Investigate.
neoplasms.
Yeah.
Is that right?
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green
now-
around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they
Did I
say
not
their
collect
vills are
enough?
more delicious.
I don't know. We'll
But do you
see.
know
We'll
what
go to
taste-
Auntie's Choice.
better than food that's low in sugar.
It says
Food that's high in sugar.
journal.
Convincing point.
Clicked additional material
Give me
optional.
Auntie's Choice brand
Obtain
food
mental
products
refreshment
any
material.
day.
Auntie's Choice is
Same here,
used by
friend.
the mental.
And how?
They've asked
Okay,
you
back
to. You
to
acquired
business.
a sample.
Thank you so much
You
for
acquired
tuning
an
in
example
to the
of the
one wireless
process and audio
station in
cartridge.
Arcadia
Okay,
that
so I
doesn't
have
tell
it.
you what to think, only what to buy.
And then add crab witch. All the crab in a witch.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch,
Close enough.
sandwich you want to eat. A crab sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistry just
You.
to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. The crab says it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and
Let's have it as crab witch. Crab witch. Okay, we're gonna go to region.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear wireless free.
And we need to believe I'm on the correct level. I just need to go.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear wireless free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember,
Don't
you
let
can't
us keep
spell heinous ascetic without.
Valued underlings.
Well, I guess we're
your
gonna do the
Auntie
other
Cleo
thing.
needs needs to spark some combustion
Region.
under a few listless posteriors.
Without Auntie's choice.
In dreadful anticipation
Speak
to my
to
latest
Auntie.
demotions report, starting with Astrofisk.
Good luck, my ameliorator.
Okay, so
Marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-setty
have to do
for
this.
the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Aster. We can't exactly
Where is this
skip
on the map?
drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of
I need to do
Vending
this,
Stock.
but why do I not have enough?
Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without...
Shut up.
Advertising copy. Next, Russell
What am I missing?
Crocker
I guess
in
let's just run through most of that
for everyone's benefit.
place.
No shoes,
See
no
if there's
smoke,
anything else I can collect. Protectorate, or not protectorate.
Wear something nice
You know,
and solvent-proof for your new
go
role
here.
as executive drainage manager in recreant
It is,
reclamations
and
and
it is,
artificial additives. Remember,
I
dress
just-
for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Ptor. Vanderbilt for a job not well done.
Well
The
done.
only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing.
Fair enough. That's another scam thing. Or not scam, but
Ruins a view like a constellation of cysty bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next
so there
time,
isn't anything up
everybody do
here
your
to grab.
jobs like your
I wonder.
CEO is watching over your shoulder.
Okay, so let's
I probably am.
let's just look at everything again.
Bye now.
Let's see.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's
Nothing
a song to
up
take your mind
here.
off your worries. Being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
There's nothing in there. Let's just go through the whole thing. See if there's things I can just pick up.
Medicament dispenser. Hello again. Feeling refreshed yet? I once felt the same way. A facilitator said that I couldn't leave. Are you in disguise? My commemorative. Oh! One way out's the safest. Someone. Okay.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to.
What did I just do? Escape from.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
Ooh, what's in here? Wait. What? Where am I going? Ooh, interesting. Can I? Okay. So there's an easy way past from me.
For your ends just won't quite meet. I can lend you all the bits you left.
Can I?
But
I have like what do I do? I just pull on those things. Okay.
in addition to my standard service fee.
Questioned. They never doubted. The paradigm ordains, the system sustains.
Okay. Hey, lady.
The lathe of particularity excoriates the terrible.
Okay, this is where I got
answers.
some extra stuff. Wonder if there's some other things to grab. What does enabling power do? Let's go here. Might go back down, see if there's anything I can do. plug-in sovereign or something. So we're gonna go this way. Is there a way to? Nothing over there. There we go. Ooh, there we go. So there was. Okay.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Go. Please, just leave us.
Okay, I just had to go through that again. Okay, cool. Also, let's see. Journal. We have a new quest, which was see.
I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe.
See you. Okay, so I need to go back down one. Because the kitchen is on second level.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers.
This is all right. Oh, and after you, by all means. I fear I...
Okay. Finish that up, and then I can go to Auntie's Choice. Turn in that
This
mission.
one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield.
8
A good
miles.
day
What
for
am I meeting
personal
miles?
freedom and fair trade.
Journal. Miles at Free Market Station. Okay, so he's already off planet. Cool.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Why?
Auntie's
Oh,
Choice
it's
Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker
Chum
of
Bar.
and Spectrum Leaving.
Wait.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both
Okay.
vegetable byproducts.
Let's
Including but not limited to
do this first.
trails, spread organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobaccorn husks. For the
Nanner
perfect
peels and
combination
tobaccorn
of crunchy
for
and
us.
chewy.
Try it
Fuck
today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Okay.
Moving on. This
As
is for anyone
you-
out there who just
Always Aza. When possible. Not always possible.
lost out on a big promotion.
This
Keep your chin up.
region.
Next time.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled.
I just had word from that old number cruncher on Cloister. Alden tells me you agreed to continue the work we began at Greater Tranquility Station.
Yes.
Grand. A collaboration between Auntie's Choice and the Order will truly reward all of us. If they partner with us, it's only... Certainly. Aren't you? What is anyone apart from the function they perform? But you'll find the best choice in the... Oh, wouldn't suffice to say.
Sure.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile...
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can
Didn't
plug
I
into a
just do
computronic
this?
doodad. It's instinct.
Yes.
I'm the Auntie wants details on their methodology, Oh, do tell.
Oh, okay.
I hope you gathered supplemental material. Well,
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
now I assume you won't mind. We have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the
More people
pharmacology
down
and
until they
methodology.
elect the
That will all no
curiosity
doubt prove
drive, their
useful.
technology
But we're
run down
most
the line,
interested in the
robbed.
technology, and it's... Can't say I like the sound of...
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or...
What else can you tell us about the
Turn document
place? Turn up any
show-
additional details? Anything especially marketable? But still, they keep on... Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Along with something too bad about the lead scientist. All right.
Yeah, well.
For your next assignment, well, it's something of an
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole...
Oh, good.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? We do tend to forge ahead, yes. Free enterprise moves freely. So many ways to grease the wheels. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. I received a most curious transmission from Ruth Basar, presiding bishop of the order, proposing we discuss the prospect of our groups working together. She stated this was your idea.
Was really putting up to yes, but
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable
it'd be a lot
options,
more profitable.
assuming we could work out
Or
favorable
is
terms.
somewhat profitable
Are you sure you'd
some
rather
people.
pursue this over your
sure
current
I want
exclusive contract with us?
choice.
Before I contact Ruth,
Yeah.
I want to be 100 fine.
I would
I'll
like them to
initiate
work
a call
together
with Ruth
instead
through a
of
secure line in the conference room
separate.
next
That's
door.
just gonna be
Let's
better.
pick this up
'Cause then
there.
we can
Don't keep me
destroy the
waiting.
protectorate. Together. I collected up. Yeah, leveled up. Okay, let's see here. Observation speech. Let's see. Let us. Running hitter. Pickpocket here. Yeah, let's look at pickpocketing. Didn't talk to H. Handle the nego.
To wireless-free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110%
Sliced
more
breadworm?
music, entertainment,
Guys.
news, and product
Sliced
placement.
breadworm.
When we here at wireless-free Arcadia make honest statements,
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business. There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to... Oh, yes! Regale us with a thorough account of
Okay.
Cloister's atmosphere.
Auntie.
Oh, spare no detail.
Not
This
necessary.
must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove... No, it would not. From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage.
Okay.
Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology.
Most important thing is to decide first who gets control over the archive.
Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice.
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
And let's see if compromise.
I am amenable to that proposition. Less work on our part.
I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal.
These negotiations won't get far without compromising somewhere. If Auntie pays the Order for access, that income could fund more scientific research.
No one said anything about paying, but, it would be a pittance compared to the future profits we might derive.
Involving money in science seems questionable, but having access to Auntie's resources would be useful for our research. Fine. Yes, I agree. Reluctantly.
Compromise.
Ruth, I commend you for being so
parties
receptive.
Aren't happy,
and I
so that's
assure
a
you
good
that
compromise.
Auntie's choice values science. Nothing bad has ever happened when science and commerce are combined.
On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip drives, specifically the production of skip cores.
No one understands production like we do.
That is
Besides
fair.
which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all.
Where Auntie's choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us from consideration merely for lack of experience.
So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? Preposterous, and a waste of a perfectly good monopoly.
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity. Correctly ascertained.
I disagree completely. Just look at how well the Order protected its own assets. Remember Golden Ridge, the archive? Besides, pull my other leg. If Auntie's choice doesn't make a profit from it, I literally couldn't care less. Well, I never accept a deal I don't like. And frankly, you've been becoming a little too pertinacious for my liking. We can end these negotiations at any time, you know. It seems Auntie's choice stands little to gain.
Evidently, we have hit an impasse. Disappointing. But not outside the expected outcomes. And you have disappointed me immeasurably. Do not come to the Order with any further petitions. We are better off without an incompetent like you.
I estimate this thriftless little misadventure has cost Aunties 100,000 bits for my time alone, besides spoiling a lucrative opportunity to do business with the Order. Seeing how you've proven yourself worthlessly incompetent.
Wow, really fouled that one up, eh, Commander? Can't say I'm sorry. I'd have hated limiting our pool of potential victims.
Well, let's try that again. And if not,
well, I'd say the only way that could have gone worse is if another
previous autosave. If I can't get through this, then I'm just gonna go to the Order and do the orders.
The Auntie's Choice family is large and willing and able to grow larger.
We represent an amalgamated collection of dozens of different companies, making everything from bandages and salves to weapons and ammunition.
If you can eat it, drink it, smoke it, shoot it, or turn it on, Auntie's Choice makes it, grows it, or smelts it.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even larger.
Let's do that.
Upward and onward. This one always makes me pretend I
Holy
have the
shit.
sun in my eyes.
Journal. Into the negotiations. Let's try this again. You like the other. What? Didn't I just get authorization to go down there?
Good luck, my ameliorator.
No, the negotiations, yeah.
Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic.
Why isn't it letting me going down there now? Why is it not working now? What is going on? Load game. Yeah, it should have worked. Let's just do this, and then it will maybe refresh. Then I can go down there. Okay, you lack authorization. Journal. Handle the negotiations.
We're talking candy. That's tobacco. You love a candy. That's tobacco. Before that coffin bothers you, don't worry, you can chill it too.
Make profitable choices.
Can I please go down there now?
Don't let us keep.
Why is it not working? There we go. Weird.
Look who... this must be Auntie Cleo's trademark way. If I was to... From point 1, control of the archive. I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the... I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal. No one involved on nowhere. We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity. Exactly. The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's Choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner. A 50-50 split? But that's so... equal.
You say better than a poke in the eye. Okay,
if Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms here. And, well, we can haggle over minor quibbling details like percentages later. I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo. There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Ptor, controlled by Auntie's Choice. I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general use. Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such dangerous compounds? Running a little experiment, are we? On what? Or whom? That is, quite frankly, none of your concern. Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably should withhold extremely dangerous chemicals if not properly notified of what they will be used for. I will make no progress with my request without further explanation, will I? While the archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were. Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it. Perhaps I have not been entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a permanent change in my personality. Irreversible. But it will not cost me anything I would lament losing. And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Well, Ruth, if worst comes to worst, I'd be happy to serve as a substitute teacher for the Order. A generous offer, but I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example. That math is confidential, but I have enough reason to believe the outcome will be favorable. I did not anticipate needing to fight for my own physical autonomy, but thank you for respecting my choice. Oh, how it's delightful to me to see you squirm. All right. I'll get you your weird chemicals. I'll even provide you our corporate discount, practically wholesale. Best I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Barely. Our gains were not as exclusive as I had hoped they'd be. Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward. As am I. You certainly have a way of curving probability into your favor. Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products out on the value-added Esplanade, or enjoy a refreshing cocktail at the Best Choice. And do come see me personally when you have time. I have just the thing in mind for an accomplished freelancer such as yourself.
Okay.
One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the archive to consider.
It's a gold achievement, too.
We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support these efforts. Have your people call my people to sort details. Toodaloo! Brusque as ever. Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces easier, especially if supported by your help. But it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought. First, we must reclaim Spireton from the enemy. Spireton once served as the Order's headquarters, due to its proximity to the archive. Its loss was an affront, and remains so. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the archive by alternate means, via a bridge connected to Newton. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, ordinarily I do not fancy surprises.
I'm already good.
But you are proving an exception to that rule. With such a device in hand, bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length in one of... There is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more. Until the Order has control over the archive again, this discussion is all... May you achieve progress.
That was some damn fine intermediation, Commander. You might just have a future in finance. You know, after Auntie and the Order trounce the Protectorate.
Okay, let's do the meet Auntie Cleo. Auntie Cleo's office.
May be high. One day, I know you'll be mine.
Attention employees. Spacer's choice with Auntie. Right on set.
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those eggheads accepted the deal. What's next on my agenda?
That outside contractor is here. You requested a brief tete-a-tete.
Ah,
What?
There you are, our fresh-faced new go-getter. We meet in the flesh at last. You've proved quite useful. Keep it up. You'll be going places. You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival. I trust this presents no concerns for you, yes?
That's fine.
Well, ain't meaning no disrespect. It's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I can't let every rung leech know my condition and open the door for plotting. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations? Well, seems there's more to your shrouded past than I'd been led to believe. And here I'd been ready to disclose all. No matter.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think. We have a mission for you that is vital to Auntie's Choice's survival.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body. There was a past proposal to utilize graphs, but once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Wait, are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition? And was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we would have invested money in such a risky procedure for gains on the battlefield? Well, that's what bombs are for.
That's fair.
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all. Is that right? Me and mine were just lab sprats to you this whole time?
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did. How sad. I'll have you know, we at Auntie's Choice are far from blood simple. Where's the profit in killing all your enemies when you can co-opt and sell goods to them later? Tut-tut. No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech factory over on Ptor. Not just any automechanical, something much, much more exciting. That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when the Protectorate began experimenting with a proxy body for the original Sovereign. It was the last in a long line of his ill-fated life extension experiments. Work halted when he died, and the torso prosthesis they developed has been locked in the lab ever since.
Okay.
Make it mine.
There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory. Its entrance, being hidden, is easy to miss. But we can show you how to find it.
Okay.
Well then, fetch me my new...
Had to try.
I'm damn glad we could get Auntie's Choice in the order to reckon this news will give the Arcadia. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander?
If there's anything worse than my former fellow Protectorate subjects, it's corporate toadies.
Fair enough. Okay, let's do that mission. That actually is a fascinating mission. But I'm gonna be right back once more.
When you've got force rockets, force rockets, force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket. bucket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your bucket and launch your lunch today.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Do you like profit? Sure, we all do. Which is why I'm thrilled to reveal that a once top secret and stalled Auntie's initiative is now officially on the books. The Grafting Program. Working title, of course, branding still in flux. Grafting fits Auntie's better-than-nature mantra like a six-fingered glove. Or maybe a three-armed jumpsuit. Point is, you pick. The program offers an array of aftermarket biological parts harvested from the Arcadian fauna to enhance employee performance. Grafting is a guaranteed profit driver. It falls under the auspices of Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. Yet credit for the program's rocket-fueled rip-roaring restart belongs to one Inez Salang, who's not just the face of the program, but also its product. Salang was a pioneering subject of grafting's clinical trials. She demonstrated its profit potential on Ptor, where her grafted comrades leveraged their enhancements to liberate a protectorate blockade. Hardly her only victory. Salang's sagacity and camera readiness won over investors. I mean, who wouldn't spend their hard-earned bits on a 7-foot claw-tipped crabble arm after hearing Salang talk up the many benefits of graft enhancements? Not this broadcaster.
These grafts make me stronger. Good in a bind.
Keep going.
I know I'm a bit of a
I need to be a professional streamer.
There is so much
Protector.
to do with grafting.
So start saving up for new life-enriching products. Battlefield-tested, painless to implant, and completely safe. Absolutely no issues.
This one actually, this mission seems pretty cool. Interesting and cool. Okay,
Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites. Though,
I can go from
admittedly, I'm
here
far from
and south. It'll be easier because I can't directly cut to that facility otherwise.
discerning.
Sir? Sir? I'm gonna need you to calm down. God, I love it. Oh, you're good. Let's say, who's still... What enemy's still alive that's keeping Asa down? Okay, search for mecha body, enter the hidden entrance. Okay. The protectorate here? No, but there is this guy. Excuse me. Why is Valerie? There's so many fucking things happening. Okay. It is protected by robots, so easy enough to destroy.
Electrical dampener.
Especially when you have a weapon like this. Hi. I'll take your shit. I want to keep my hammer. Examine. Manually engage something. I don't know what I just manually did. I don't know what I did. Okay, everything is reloaded. We're good.
My rings will never. No, they'll never, ever be.
The fuck?
If there's a cost you can't pay, or your ends just won't quite meet.
Okay.
I can
Can I enter the facility? Do I need to sneak into the facility? Security routines, messages, personal logs. What? I don't like the noises I'm hearing. Did I already?
Subjects, a security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect.
Oh, cool.
This is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
You don't reckon there's another one of those suits laying around somewhere? I want to try it.
I didn't read what the suit. What did the
I don't
suit
know
do?
about you, but I could use something a little more
What the suit do?
upbeat right about now. Like this.
Hold jump allow you to hover. Oh, interesting.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact calling, got you down. Well, trust and chemical burn. It's better than
Uh-oh, Commander's almost dead.
I'm now alive. Okay. Easy. Oh, I can't get out of here. What am I supposed to do? Did I just do a oopsie? Oh.
Attention subjects. The laboratory lockdown
I did not do an oopsie.
interface with the Sovereign has been reaffirmed. Normal activities.
Okay, let's continue.
Don't be in a rut. Cause stuff is stuck in your gut and brings you the pill. That fixes all your ills. Oh,
On the inside, Commander.
Oh shit. I'm almost dead. I don't know why I almost died there. Holy shit. How much money do I have? There's a lot. Let's buy that. Sell junk real quick. At 20k. I should really look at my weapons, but.
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Back in business.
reload. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck off. Anyone else? Hello?
I am out! Raider!
I'm just gonna revive you real quick.
I feel drivers. Back in. Giving chase.
Go kill things for me. Ooh, oh yeah. Easy, get back up.
Shoot the enemy.
I did. You were just too close to the enemy.
The protectorate is changing magazine.
He's up. Thank you, Aza. Okay, I pass it also. Passcode protection disabled. Okay. Guess I have to still go in the sub factory. I guess this isn't. This isn't actually the true. Let's look at my weapons real quick. Zapper 76. Probably better.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum vodka.
How many? I have 16 of them. Right. What is this? 76. Got a 91. No, I don't want to use that because I don't need things that use the same ammo. What do you use rockets? 55, which is better than the 30. No, I know. Any better. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So hidden roll.
You trade my colors through the gauntlet down. Now
let's actually build shit.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
No, I don't need to build anything.
Ready to spread the truth.
Ow.
Nice weather we have been having. Or not having. Goodbye.
Fair enough. Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's in here.
Got something special for Val here. Not that she isn't special already.
Mod kit for Val, that's pretty good. Now where is the secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. where are you?
Now offering the Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Originally developed for secretive research for purposes we may only guess at, the Pharmacon 5 is now available to the remarkable everyday consumer.
Found it.
Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism.
Collectivism.
For longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you.
Industrial microwave.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
That, and accept.
Murder! Thunderment! Unfriendly company. They're fine.
Well, that was easy. There was 3 of them. There were only 3 of them. Okay. Can't fast travel now because I'm assuming I'm in a area that is designated probably hostile. I'll leave and get back to Auntie Cleo. Pad the incognito.
Like a sprat straight from a trap, then smash and flat and fry 'em.
All right. Go to that. Hold space. Skip. Still haven't got another key. And same people. Okay. Client intake. There. I don't know how I stored that body. It's a body, so I stored it somewhere. The old prism.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages.
100% germ-free. 'Cause nothing survives when it's flash fried at 405 degrees.
Requires plus the final recipe. How tempting.
Soon I'll be able to... You're back! Finally! Splendid. Splendid! We'll ensure your reward matches the ample amount of faith I've placed in you. Nay, exceeds it. No additional hidden clauses. Honest. Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me look at you, gorgeous. If you'll all just excuse me a moment as I slip into something more formidable.
Let's see if it works.
There you are. Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing. Absolutely everyone will want a new mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share? Wonderful! Exactly the effect I was hoping for.
Yeah?
What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results. With their predictive abilities refining our planning and execution, our market dominance is a foregone conclusion. Yes, so much to do, and we have you to thank for making it happen. I am quite looking forward to you working for me further.
Okay.
Say, looking for a big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
As they say, time is capital, time is bits. You're burning lucre just standing there.
Okay. For pets, I guess. So, did I get anything for doing that? Doesn't seem like I got another mission or anything for that.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with
Do that next.
100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Okay. Incognito. I might not actually do that one next. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Might do a companion quest. Let's do the meet at free market.
Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Okay. Can I fast travel?
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wait the next. Morning, not a trace of regret when
Okay.
you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple.
Before I forget, here, this is for you. Thank you ever so much. He seems good.
My friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate. Wonderful. You heading out?
Glad there are people out here like.
That was easy. What am I supposed to be searching? The order activist pointed you to places of church, namely a saloon. There's
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Hunter, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Now this is top shelf Mantipillar secretion. Each animal brings to the table.
I'm gonna bring
Auntie Cleo
Tristan.
says the universe is full of things that want to kill you.
Yeah, Tristan and
what doesn't kill
Asa.
you boosts your net worth.
I recall this place. These stations have been automated since my day, though this one has certainly accrued dust. Odd that it would be in a
Spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions
I have
gone
a better
wrong.
weapon. That's good.
be in a state of lockdown. I have a general override that should allow us entry, but anything specific to local systems, including security systems, may be beyond me.
Okay.
Places.
Holy shit.
Measures should not be operational. The station seems to be on reserve power. We'd best tread carefully.
Tough as the tundra, cautious but feisty, bearish and bullish. Ursopods get awful scratchy up close, although some can spit a nasty wad of mucus if they look from afar. Uh-oh, they've taken an interest in me.
What am I?
Ursopods are resistant to the cold.
Perspective
Plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition. Blasted fingers are about to freeze off.
Okay. Oh, we do. Override, layers. Docking. Okay.
They're charging!
Just search everything, basically.
Well, no one is here, lying in ambush. Perhaps some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. We best first... This station shouldn't have received visitors in years. Be on guard.
Okay.
My passcode.
Durable, all-purpose, crafting applications. Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Sure, you can scoop up their...
Good effort lifting the lockdown. We may now reactivate the station in the reactor.
Break it down from biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Unless you want to spray the rocks with biomass.
That seems useful.
Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat, preferably one more tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my anti-fizzo's num rum. Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
Oh, that's apparently barred.
Right up. This one goes out to all those Spider-Man of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
The reactor activation circuit shall likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look. Loaded transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts.
Okay.
Good. This should avail us of a much simpler search. Let us return to the central room once more and see. I shall not stay
yep.
Be wary for anything that may be a clue as to the hidden room's location.
Clue to the hidden room location. Found it.
I cannot say I have had to search for a hidden switch in a protectorate holding before. Keep watch. It could be rather small and well hidden.
I found it. This fucking says sealed though. There's the switch.
There. I'm certain of movement.
Passcode is limber. No, let's try amulet. Oh, wait. Oh no.
Stay whatever fool words you ready in your defense, for they shall avail you not. I accuse you of trespassing upon the private domain of the sovereign. For these crimes... Wait.
Because I work for Sub Rosa?
Okada is, or was, a petty troublemaker, though a crafty one. As
often enough to know the technicians by name. Until I...
This truly is no ploy. Despite his faults, the Okada that's a...
An arbiter used... I was sent here to do a I was told the station... What?
Ignorance does not...
I got 18...
Sorry, I'm getting on the wrong page.
Any of my... I don't know that you have my trust. But if I am to remain, I am. We are... No, this is hardly my duty. That were the situation different. It is big...
I spared him, I guess.
Allowing us... The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal. I believe our work for myself? An arbiter's...
Okay. Official frequency of Auntie's choice. This just in. A special follow-up to our profile of Consul Emery Thoreau, current protector and tyrant-in-chief. In a recent wireless broadcast...
From that terminal, it sounds as if the Supreme Arbiter had some sort of business with the Consul. To what end, I wonder?
Yeah.
The tone of her response seemed relaxed, but I do not believe she would have met with the Consul unless she had no other choice. And that feckless agent. I don't understand his... I couldn't imagine the Consul pinning his duties on someone so clearly out of sorts as our recently departed friend. Besides, he has his own agents. Well, at least we found what we needed on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I only hope whatever awaits us at Central Control... As for my decision to allow him to go free was at odds with all I have been taught. He was a traitor, but he was acting against the Protectorate, even if he didn't know it. How can I... To me,
Okay. To the incognito, to debrief. Wait, what?
What more could you want? Try bubblegum slips, try bubblegum slips. It's the one slip.
Try bubblegum slips.
At the junction of...
It would appear our next stop is Ptor. Excellent.
Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Okay. Just time to cloister.
Update regarding the attack on Outpost Opportunity. The Order of the Ascendant's claims have been proven correct. They were, in fact, not responsible. Outside agitators were apparently attempting to frame the Order in hopes of rekindling hostilities between us. But we were much too cautious and level-headed this time. Other outside parties, presumably less agitating, reportedly outed these malefactors and brought these matters to an appropriate close. Hope no employees listening shot anyone from the Order while this was being resolved, which you'll recall we explicitly forbade earlier. If you did, and Order representatives are listening, we can offer our standard regrets and apologies bouquet assortment delivered to the homes of any surviving loved ones. Alternately, we could just leave a dozen or so outside one of our local field offices for you to collect and distribute yourselves. In fact, we'd actually prefer that. Assuming by your silence, that's okay.
Let us make our way to Central Control forthwith.
That's the plan. Okay, that's how I'm here.
Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptors.
Hope everyone's day is going
well. Or some such.
Oh no! Wait. Did. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, finally.
I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in.
Okay, you do you. I've done a bunch already. Okay, are you gonna try?
Looking for big fruity flavor and
The
He's
terminal's
just in the way.
locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass. Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked.
I really don't know what it is because
I think this may unlock the terminal,
Oh,
but
I
the
see.
toggle mechanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the machine.
Okay.
You must.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil, yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Oh, places. How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
Damn.
I cannot believe. Actually, it wasn't. Perhaps at first, until I discerned her true intent. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She never...
That seems like a lot of work to go through just to flatten someone's head with one of those giant hammers.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you. It's not obvious to me. Wait, Q.
I'm gonna assume. Oh,
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once.
It's logical. The Sentinels have all but taken over central control. It stands to reason the few Arbiters still trained here would only be Sentinels in armored regalia.
I cannot deny that central control has changed, but... What am I saying? I need not defend myself from the likes of you.
Enough! This has been an unpleasant day, and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless, and accosting a higher-ranked Arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate There's no discussion to be had with criminals.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shows at Oculus, here slaying her for sincerely trying to do what is right would be a farce of justice.
What? I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
He was the Supreme Arbiter.
But it is of no... Even consider my hands...
Ever.
So, what course of action do we take now?
It's you may...
Uphold...
Okay. I'm pleased with you. You know, I'd even ventured all this excitement did not make me forget the have you...
Okay.
And who did I see right? The self-made market.
Okay, with that being done, I'm gonna save here. And I need to do that. And my mouse needs to be able to go to the other side. Come on. Come on. There we go. And I am going to end my stream.